Hi. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning. You know that time right before you go to bed, and you're sitting there thinking about all the stuff you've got to do the next day, and you're excited to do it, and then you wake up the next day, and your body and your mind won't cooperate. So, the title of this one is You're Being Used, because I'm going to be using you guys to hold me accountable that after I finish a cigarette, to get off my butt and get something done. So that's why I said you're being used. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Annette. So, yeah, you guys are being used today by me to. No problem, babe. That's actually why I'm doing this live, is so I can have you guys hold me accountable to get off my butt and get some stuff done. Okay, Wicked Awesome Gardening. You are Danny? Danielle? Hi, Chuck. Randy and Sharon. Hi, guys. So, yeah. That's why you guys are here. You guys are Danny. Okay. You guys are going to be holding me accountable to get off my butt after I finish a cigarette. Yes, that's a bad habit. I don't care at this point in time. When we are done with this Frankenstein house, and as you can tell, I am exhausted. I slept good last night, but I'm on anxiety meds, and so they just literally suck the life out of me, and they make me really tired. So I'm going to smoke a cigarette, and you guys are going to hold me accountable to actually get up and do something, because last night when I went to bed, I was like, I'm going to mess with my tomato plants today, and I'm going to get them done, and then I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to get my sewing machine out, and I'm going to get all this other stuff done that I needed to get done. And yeah, yep, that's where I'm at. So yeah, I don't know, it's just, man, I'm just so tired. Tuber chat is live if any of you guys are interested. I just got a notification on my laptop. So I'm smoking a cigarette, drinking a Dr. Pepper. I've already had a cup of coffee. And it's like nothing is working to keep me awake. So, but it's just, I know I've got to get, yeah, I've been up since uh, about 6:45. Had to get Hunter up and get him ready for school. And he didn't want to get out of bed. We've got to leave here at 7:30, and at 7:10 he was still in bed arguing with us. So apparently he had a rough night too. But yeah, this is actually live on my phone, so I could like move you guys around with me. So I've never gone live on my phone before, so I thought I would give it a try. It's different. I mean, it really is, because on my laptop, chat is over here on the right. Well, here on my phone, it's popping up on the left, and then it like blinks off after a little bit. And so I have to like read what you guys say quick, or it just goes. So it's kind of cool. So I guess I could do this. Okay, how do I... Okay, that don't work. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. This is all the tomato plants and everything I've been talking about. There's little bitty tomato plants that I've got it. Here's the tomato plants that are not doing very good at all. It's just those three. The white powder is Tums, and I've sprinkled a little bit of Epsom salt for magnesium. This is Lazy Butt. This is Tanner. Yeah, you're going to notice there's dust everywhere, and that's because I live on a gravel road. And I dust, and literally the next day, everything's covered in dust. I don't know. I don't think you guys have met her. This is Visa. She is 14 years old, and she is my old girl. She's completely blind in her right eye, but I'm sure you guys have heard her on the videos because Teddy, he likes to pester her. So, but yeah, I've had her for 14 years, 14 or 15 years now. So she's my old girl. But yeah, there's that cross that somebody mentioned the other day on a video that they liked. These peacock feathers actually came from an Amish friend of mine. She has Down syndrome. And whenever I would go out to their house, because they were storing my horses, and whenever I'd go out to their house, I would take Ida some markers or colors or gum or something, and so she would always trade me a peacock feather, but they ended up moving up to Iowa somewhere, so, but that's Jeff and I's wedding picture. I used to be skinny and pretty. I don't know what happened. And then you guys know that little turd. He was kind of chunky in that picture. I don't know. He's just a pit bull. He's supposed to be a pit bull mix, but as you can tell, he's oh so vicious. Aren't you? Yes, you're so vicious. Oh, yes, you're just tearing my hand apart. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, gotta wipe the slime off. Yeah, and Hunter's not spoiled at all. No, not one bit. Nope, not one bit. Here's a, let's see. That goes down into the basement. And then you guys have pretty much seen my kitchen before. Hold on, gotta flick my ashes. Yeah, that's all stuff we still have to get planted. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. This is my hallway. I collect old hats, antique hats. This, Jeff's great-grandmother made this, so we've got that. The hat right there, my great-grandma gave me. And then, I don't know which ones it is, but my mom gave me a whole bunch of hats that also belonged to her. And so, but, let's see. That one belonged to my great-grandfather. It's a black Stetson. This belonged to my step-grandfather. And this picture just called to me. We were in Arrow Rock one time in a antique store, and I don't know why but it just said buy me. It was $5 and I had to have it. So let me show you how spoiled he really is. His room is currently, yeah, okay. So this is Hunter's room. When he was born, we did had a farm theme. His crib had a little farm theme. The wall was cracked because of a foster kid, and the paneling on this wall used to actually go to a loafing shed that was on the place that Jeff tore down. And so he put it in here on the wall. And so, yeah, it's kind of cool. Jeff made the barn door. It's currently stuck because of the humidifier. But yeah, here's more of Hunter's spoiledness. All those totes are full of different stuff. And then I had some guy in Moberly make that. He did some type of a welding or something. And I was still pregnant with Hunter, but we knew he was a boy and we knew what we were going to name him. And so when I was trying to decorate his room, I had some guy make that. But yeah, there's his racetrack that he absolutely loves. His TV. Keep a cross in here as well. Come on, Teddy. Oh, and this is the room that's hard for me to go into because this was Trenton's room. And he's currently stationed down in North Carolina. I've been kind of getting some of his stuff gathered up and boxed up and stuff for him. So, but yeah, it's hard. You're gonna lay down the bed? Okay. So we could now call that Tanner and Teddy's room. Now my bed ain't made, so just bear with me. But yeah, this is on my bedroom. Cross above the bed. Used to have his black powder gun up there, but or nug up there, but the humidifier, whenever Hunter slept with us and he was sick, the humidifier caused it to rust. So, but we got a lot of stuff in here. Trenton made that for Jeff for Father's Day one year. And that's pictures of me when I was pregnant with Hunter. So, but yeah. I was hoping walking you guys around would make me feel more energetic. Teddy, are you done laying in there? Okay, let's shut the door, bud. But yeah. Anyway, I used to coupon. I don't anymore. But now the bathroom's rough, guys. I'm warning you. Before we got the foster kids, we were starting to do kind of a slight remodel. So I had tore the old wallpaper off, except for that strip up there. And so we were gonna remodel it. I was gonna tear all this stuff off and everything. Well, then we got the foster kids and life severely changed for us. While we got the foster kids, we bought the project house, Frankenstein house. And so, yeah. We also have a basement, but I'm not taking you guys down there yet because it's like full of crap. But yeah, that's my house. It's rough because of the pets, but like I told Jeff yesterday, I need to pressure wash 2 of my rugs. But yeah, I know. Teddy, Mommy's not in mode. Yes, I know. I love you too. But, yeah, this is my teddy bear. He loves his mama. Yes, thank you. He's kind of protective. I mean, I don't think he'd bite anybody, but he was kind of protective the other day when the phone guy showed up. We, they had to go potty, so I let him out, and I realized that the phone guy was out there because we hadn't had internet all day. And, come to find out, I guess it was a bad jack. But that, yeah, thanks. Yeah, you guys just totally witnessed that one. I love you, but dude, not in the mouth. But no, this is my first cigarette still. I had to relight it. It went out while I was giving you guys a tour. But man, that dog, I love him to death, but he can soak my face. But anyway, phone guy was here and let dogs out to go potty, and Teddy seen him, and Teddy instantly got in front of me and started barking. He wasn't growling or vicious or anything, but he started barking. And I was sitting there going, mama's boy, that's cool. I'm not necessarily down in the dumps. I'm just tired. You know, I had to stay home today because Jeff's new insulin pump is supposed to be showing up. And so I've got to sign for it. And so somebody had to stay here. Well, Jeff can get more done at the project house than I can because all I'm doing is painting over there. Which, I mean, yeah, painting is a huge deal. It needs to be done. But he's the one that's going to be, hanging up the door trim and the crown molding and, stuff like that. And so I normally have to help him hold the crown molding up. But if Jordan's there today, then Jordan can help him do that. But, awesome. I, I've got onions over there to plant asparagus, potatoes, and onions. But I don't know. I just, I'm just, as I said yesterday, I'm scared to plant stuff right now because last year we lost so much when we had that hard freeze hit. And our last frost date is supposed to be April 20th, but we had that hard freeze 2 weeks into May. And so I'm a little leery on, you know, planting anything. So, but I need to figure out what I need to do to transplant those tomatoes. Hopefully the roots won't be grown together. If they are, oh well. I can pinch one or two of them off and keep the best one. They seem to be doing really good, the small ones are. Those big ones, man, those big ones are not doing good at all. Tanner, he's watching out the back door. That's his spot. We have a fox that sits there and kind of constantly goes from one neighbor's area to the other neighbor's area. And so he has to cross our property. And so Tanner sits there at the back door and either looks for him or squirrels. He's a coonhound, but he is, I don't know, he loves squirrels. He's actually caught them before. That's the weird thing. He has actually caught them before. And he is the fattest coonhound, I swear, that you'd ever come across. But In a way, that's what I'm doing. Using you guys to keep me accountable, to make me do something. So, here we go. Let's see. Work. Trying to find a good place. No, that doesn't work real well either. Gosh darn it. Yeah, now you can stare at my fat belly. Okay, so I've got to move this chair out of the way so I can mess with those darn things. Okay. I use the seedling heat mat and my grow light boxes to prop up my seeds, my seedlings, I guess. Okay, I gotta remember I've got ginseng planted there. And I don't like to reuse the dirt of plants that didn't come up because I feel like that dirt might be contaminated or something. So I try not to use the same dirt, but I had one lavender come up, one parsley come up. I honestly don't even know what that is. I've got to go downstairs to get it and find out. That's fennel. And I think I accidentally planted 2 things of tomatoes. And that's a pepper plant. So, here we go. Gosh darn it. Okay, come on, Wendy. You gotta do this. He's doing it. Ugh, there's a gnat. Where's my spoon? Here's my spoon. Okay. How was I doing this the other day? These 2 are empty. I pre-filled all of them with dirt. Oh. God, I hate this part. Because now I've got to see if I can separate the roots or if they're growing together. I always put a couple of seeds in each one, just in case one of the seeds doesn't come up. Then I can but apparently these seeds were good. Because guess what? They all came up. So now I've got like 2 to 3 tomato plants in each thing. And I don't want to kill them. That one did good. Now these 2 I think are really grown together. So I'm going to have to pinch one off. Which one looks better? Honestly, I think that one looks better. So. Okay. I just don't know if these are Romas or beefsteak because I planted Romas and I don't know if I replanted the beefsteak or not. So I'm not really watching chat right now. So if you guys say anything, I won't know it. Jeff went and got me some Miracle-Gro potting soil. So hopefully that'll kind of help these guys too. We use a lot of aroma tomatoes. I make a lot of salsas, stuff like that. But okay, so those two planted really well. Yeah. Okay, this one only has one. Yay! So this one will be easy. I reuse these things every year. A lot of times I just kind of wash them and reuse them. Okay, so all of those are full. Those are full, so we'll start here. So yeah, as I said, if I've got you guys on live stream, then it's going to force me to do the things that I need to do. So if you're watching or not watching, I don't know it right now. So you guys are just here to hold me accountable to actually do something today because my energy level is just gone. Let's see, do I have another one with one in it? No, of course not. It couldn't be that easy. These two are kind of apart though, so maybe I can separate them. The reason I plant so many tomatoes is because our neighbors, Joyce and Cooley, they use tomatoes. And so I always try to plant a little extra for them. Now these I've got to try to separate. Hopefully they won't be too bad. But we try to do a lot of stuff for Joyce and Cooley because they help us out a lot. If we have a cow down or just need, like we ran out of hay this year, and Cooley's like, yeah, your cows, you don't have enough cows that eat very much. You just come up and get what you need. And so Jeff would go up there and get bales from them. And I can't even tell you how much money those bales would have cost. Jeff Jeff feels bad about having to do that. He feels like he owes them, but I mean, I feel that way too because I know those bales would have cost anywhere from $35 to $50 a piece. And I don't know. I think we used like 9 bales. But Cooley saved us. He really did. I always try to take them up jam, and like when I boiled down the syrup, I tried to take them up some of the syrup, walnut syrup, and stuff like that. And Cooley's favorite is my pear lime jam that I make. Or pear lime jelly, I guess it is. So, but yeah, these two here are close together, so I don't think I'm going to be able to separate them. I may have to pinch one. God, I hate doing that. Because it's such a waste. It's like it's a waste of food, you know? It kind of goes back to my seed hoarding, I guess. Oh, Oh, they separated. Yay me. I'm hoping I got some of these bigger things downstairs, because if I don't, then I don't want to have to replant these small ones. I think I've got one more. Well, yes and no, I think. We'll see. Okay. But I'm really hoping this Miracle-Gro potting soil really helps. Okay, you're gonna hear me blow my nose because my nose is about to drip. Okay. What was that? Okay, you. Mostly cloudy with storms possible in the afternoon and evening. Oh, freaking yay. Okay. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing this morning, hon? I'm just replanting some of these tomato plants. There's a lot of them. I don't know what... Oh, this one's already pulled off. But, of course, there's 2 more growing in it. Yay, why not? Come on. Come on. Give it up. Give it up. There we go. Okay, so this one here is off. So we don't have to worry about that one. My guess would be Hunter helped me out with that one. Now these two are really close together, so I don't think I'm going to be able to separate them, so I may actually have to pinch one off. But I thought about that on the last ones too, and they ended up separating really well, so. No, these are going to give me troubles. Remove some of that dirt, maybe. Afraid if I pull too much, it'll hurt both of them. So which one's the best? Let's see, that one is. Okay, so I'm going to pinch this one off. God, I hate doing that. That just, that's just one of those irky things to me, you know? As I said, it just feels like such a waste. Because I keep thinking, you know, how many tomatoes could that one plant grow? But, and this one's got fur. Ooh, what? Are you kidding? This one's got 4 growing in it. I ain't never going to be able to separate all 4 of those. What the heck was I thinking? As I said, I normally try to put like 2 or 3 seeds just in case one don't grow, but man. What the heck is my phone doing? Good Lord. You guys can hear the buzzing. Brittany. New reply to a comment on open. Oh, okay. It's people commenting on videos of theirs that I had commented on. Because all the YouTubers are saying to make sure your subscribed sticks, because I overnight. I had 27 when I went to bed, woke up to 25. So, but all the YouTubers are saying that to make sure your subscribed sticks, you have to watch like 3 minutes of a video, subscribe, and comment. on one of their videos, and that helps your subscribe stick. Oh, that one came off. Uh-huh. Yes. Whoa. I just totally separated all four of those with no problem. However, I only have 3 pots. So, you guys are going to take a trip down into the dungeon with me. I still need to find out what that little seed stuff is. I don't know. I can't remember what I planted. I have plant tags coming in. It's just Amazon taking freaking forever. So yeah, let's go to the dungeon. That's technically the basement, but dun 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 dun. We have a cat door in our basement door, so Itty can come upstairs and downstairs. And then there's her food and water. Hopefully she hasn't pooped on the floor again. Okay, she didn't. Okay, so I'm going to need these. It would be nice if I had more. You know what? I think I do. Oh, 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 oh. Yes! Yes! Ha, ha, ha. Awesome. I had no clue. Why do I have a SpongeBob sticker down there? No, it's a SpongeBob ice cream top. Okay, I don't know. My son, I tell you. Okay, but with those means I have to also take up that. So that's going to be a second trip to the basement, and which means you guys are probably going to be left alone upstairs for a few minutes because that thing is heavy and there's no way I can carry it. And he's waiting for me. Hi, sweet pea. Dang it. I should have checked those seeds while I was down there to find out what those little things are. But, okay, I am going to, I guess, turn you back around. But you're going to be left alone for a minute. Yeah, it's bleach on my shirt. I thought about dipping it, since I've got those bleach spots, about just like taking the shirt and dipping it in bleach from like here down and then doing the same with the sleeves. But I don't know. That's something I'd work on later because I am no hurry to do that. Brought those up. Okay, I need to find out what I planted there and bring up the bag. So I'll be back. Teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear. Come on, upstairs. Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Get upstairs, go on, get upstairs. Oh, good Lord. Holy freaking moly. That is one heavy bag. Okay. Let's set that there. Catnip. That's what that is. That is what all the... Oh, man. It's catnip. And all of the tomato seeds I planted, Romas. So I'm going to end up with nothing but Romas because I have a feeling my beefsteaks are dying. Shoot. So... Okay. Holy cow. This is insane. Why did I do that? Did I just forget that I had already planted them and planted more? What the heck is wrong with you? Looking wealthy. That's my biggest tomatillas. They really need to go outside because they are getting too big. I'm just scared. I've got to put water. I've got to pick up one of these and pour water underneath. But I'll do that when I'm done. Feel free to call me crazy. Because I feel crazy for planting that many tomato plants. But, you know, and the other thing, I really need to find someplace for this dang dump garden. Because I really, 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 really want to plant all those seeds. I just kind of want to dump them somewhere. That way if they grow, it's more food. And if they don't grow, you are something else. I love you.
I do. I love him so much. I love him so much. He always has to be in the middle of everything Mommy's doing because he wants all the attention. Mommy's not allowed to do anything because he wants the attention. Ain't that right?
Yes, it is. It is so right. Mwah. Okay, get down. Let Mommy do this. Teddy bear. Hey, turd.
Get down. I know. I love you too. Now get down. Thank you.
Okay, so these are first. I need to move these. Wow. Brand new even. Woohoo! Wonder how long those have been downstairs. It was me, ding dong. And they're all stuck together. Okay. As I said, with me doing this, I can't really watch chat. So if you do come in, know that I am saying hi and hope you're having a good day. But yeah, the reason why I named the chat "You're Being Used" is because I have no energy to do anything. No want, no gumption, no nothing. So you guys are being used as a means of making me do something today. So there we go. There's all those. Now I've just got to fill them full of dirt. That's always the messy part. But it's okay. I don't mind.
Darn. Hi, sweet pea. Trying not to make a huge mess and get it all over the floor. What are you staring at me for? Are you being ornery? If the dirt falls, it's not meant for you to eat, ding dong. You are so weird. Yes, you. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and fill all of these because I've got the fennel and the tomato plants, and might as well replant those into something bigger, and maybe even the horehound into something bigger. I don't know. The horehound's still so small though. I've got 2 parsley coming up. That's good. Man, that's a lot of tomato plants. I hope Joyce and Cooey haven't bought any yet. I need to take them up some of those whole chickens that we butchered last week. This week? What is today? Monday. Last week. Hey, this is hard on a back, holding this position. I miss being young. Every year I wonder, what the heck happened? Okay, let go. Thank you. There we go. One of the things that I'm wanting to do, and I don't know why, but maybe it's because it's coming up on the anniversary of his death. But I have a video of my grandpa talking about, not a video, audio of him talking about when he was in the war and stuff when he was younger, and one of my grandma too. And I've been thinking about making a video, having his voice play in the background as pictures flash across of it. Pictures of him in the service and
any other pictures of him I could find. But yeah, he was in World War II, and he got to go on the honor flight, and I didn't get home because I wanted to be there. When he came back from the honor flight, I wanted to be there to meet him. And so I didn't get home until it was like 3:30 that morning because of waiting for his bus to come in. They were amazing people. They really was. My grandpa, man, he was the hardest working person. And then my grandma, she loved to cook. And everybody says that I got my cooking from her. But in reality, I mean, maybe to an extent I did. But in reality, when I married my first husband, I couldn't even boil a pot of water. And so his mom gave me tons of recipes. And so technically, I feel like I need to accredit my first mother-in-law with me being able to cook. Because I remember I was doing like a turkey or something, and this was right after we got married. I was still in high school, and I had to go upstairs and get a lady by the name of Nancy to come down and look at the turkey to tell me if she thought it was done, because I had no idea what the little red popper thing meant. No clue. No freaking clue at all whatsoever. Yes, I know how to read, but did I read it? No. Okay, so I have got, gosh darn it, I'm getting old. My freaking back, I tell ya. Okay, so let's plant that cattywampus in there, but it'll work. Okay, so that one's empty. This is a little green pepper, but it's so small I wasn't ready to plant it in with the big guys yet. So now I gotta plant all those other ones. Gosh darn it. I still don't know what I was thinking. Why would I plant that many tomatoes? Hopefully I'll be lucky though, and they will do okay. I don't know. Those roots came out too easy. Hopefully I didn't break them. What is that? Oh, okay. Well, they came apart easy, so. Hopefully all of this Miracle-Gro potting soil, hopefully they'll do really well. And if they start turning yellow again, then I will just give up. No. If they start turning yellow again, I'll put some calcium and some Epsom salt to give them some magnesium. Okay, you two. Time to separate. God, there's only 2 of them in here. And voila, we got them separated. But, I mean, I really want to do this dump garden. I think it will provide us with a lot of food. Just taking all of my old seeds and, you know, putting them in just like a tilled up area or something. I really want to do that. But we just always have so much on our plate. You know, we're trying to get that other house finished, and I mean, it's like dire that we get that house finished because we're still falling behind on stuff around here. But, you know, he's wanting to get that water tower up, which I don't blame him because the water tower, that's going to save some mega bucks on our water bill. We've got to, we've got to fix the little tree buckets too, because the holes that he drilled in them were too big. And what I'm wanting is holes small enough in them to where it just very, just does a slight drip. But we took some of our mineral tubs and rinsed them out and everything. And then he drilled a really small hole in the side of it, and we put those near our trees as kind of a watering system. And so when it rains, they fill up, and for days afterwards, they are supposed to just slowly drip and trickle out. But the hole's too big, and so it just sits there and just does a slow stream. Well, not even, you know, sort of. But so that's one of the other things that we do around here that we were trying to save money on. So now what I need to do is the holes that he drilled, I've got to melt them closed. And then, and then I've got to like take a small pen or something. Dang it, these aren't gonna separate. So I'm gonna have to pinch this one. I've only had to pinch 3 off though, so I mean, considering how many tomato plants there were, 3 is probably pretty darn good. Some of them look really good. Others look okay. Hopefully planting them in these bigger pots with the Miracle-Gro will help. Now this one's got 3 of them in it, and they are all 3 amazing looking, and that sucks. Yeah, look at those roots. Gosh darn it. All 3 of those, I may not get them apart. Gosh darn it. Try to get off as much of that dirt as I can. God darn it. I really don't want to have to kill 2 of these just to save 1. Maybe if I get off a lot of this dirt. That's a lot of freaking dirt now. I can get off some of this dirt. Maybe I can separate them because all 3 of these look so good. I don't want to have to lose them. No, Snapchat. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't break. No roots are allowed to break. No roots are allowed to break. I don't want to feel any pops. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Ah! Okay. 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 There's one. Ha ha ha! Triumphant. Okay, but now because those roots are so long on that one, I need to dig a little bit of a bigger hole. That's awesome. That was nobody for YouTube. No barking allowed, especially on a live. Bust eardrums. Oh, man, I tell you, I'm feeling so much better about having all these little tomato plants separated, and I only had to pinch off, what was it, four of them. So, okay, and I still have 3 empties in here, and I don't know if I said it or not, but yeah, I figured out what this was. Catnip. Catnip. I planted a freaking ton of catnip. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do here now. Hi. I know. Mommy loves you too. Oh, I know. Gosh darn it. Pushing Mommy over. You're getting so big. You know that? You're getting so big. I remember when I had my legs crossed and you just barely, you just fit just so snugly in the little cross of my legs. You were so tiny. You were so tiny. And now look at you. You're like monster sized. Okay, so you hit your bone. I'm going to grab a bowl real quick because I've got to dump out all the old dirt and rinse those pots out. Okay. I also brought up my lavender, parsley, and rosemary because I'm going to replant those suckers. There's no reason that they should have just, as I said, I'm not reusing this dirt. So I've got to empty those and then like rinse them out. And then I'll throw this dirt outside. One of the other things I need to really work on is I really need to work on that foraging video because it's going to take some time. It's not going to be like some of my other videos. I've got to actually look up some stuff and put it on it and stuff. Okay, ginseng's in there, so I cannot empty that one. Okay, come on. Now what? Some of the games I play. Okay, this one's empty. Okay, this one's empty and it looks like it's got mold growing on top. Wonder why. I didn't have anything planted in there. I just got too wet maybe. Okay, so I've got ginseng planted in that one, so I absolutely cannot do anything with it. Now, that little bitty pepper plant. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and replant Mr. Tiny. Just because maybe if I put him in the Miracle-Gro potting soil, it'll help him, give him a little bit of a boost to continue growing. Okay, little guy. I wish like heck my freaking seed tags were in. Like, really bad wish my seed tags were in. Because some of this stuff, I've lost track as to even what the heck it is. Okay, tomatillo, 6 eggplant, 3 beefsteak, 2 Roma, 1 ground cherry, 3 tomatillo, 1, 2, 3, 4 lofa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sweet pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 Roma plants. And I've already got one drooping. So I don't think this back one's going to make it. But I'll give him a little bit of water. And you build up a little bit of dirt around him. Yeah. Well, we've got 25 right now, but it doesn't mean they'll stay that way because I had to separate them. So. Yeah, this one here is drooping a little bit too. But it's okay. I don't mind. I really don't need 25 freaking Roma plants. What the heck was I thinking? I cannot believe I did that. I think I thought the seeds had, and so I put 2 or 3 in each one, thinking that, you know, that I'd be lucky if they grew. Now I'm sitting here going, oh crap, they grew too low. What's wrong, Tan? Teddy's chewing on his bone underneath the table, so if you hear a lot of noise, that's what it is. He's just having fun chewing. What the heck? I can almost tell which ones are going to make it and which ones aren't, because I've got 3 of them that are drooping. Man, some of them look really good. That's so awesome. Okay, so now I think since I've only got the 3 empties on this end, I think I'm going to go ahead and plant the horehound. Because I've only got the 3 horehound that came up. So I'm just going to take advantage of the 3 on this end and plant the horehound in it. But there's the fennel, there's the catnip. The ginseng hasn't came up yet, but I just literally planted it not too long ago, so that's probably why. But okay. Teddy bear, leave the cat alone. Teddy! Quit pestering Eddie. Hey, listen to mommy. Leave the kitty alone. Okay. Horehound has been replanted in that one. Now, the other 2 horehounds are pretty small, especially that one. I mean, it is like tiny. So, but my chamomile has taken over one of my beds. I've got a really kind of unique herb garden out there. I came across a picture of it somewhere and I fell in love with it, and so I had Jeff make it for me. And so yeah, in a way, I'm gonna have to actually pull chamomile up because the seeds, I guess, blew everywhere. And so it's actually, and yeah, so okay, this is the last of the horehound, but it's so small. Yeah, that one never even did anything. I mean, it did, but it didn't. It just died. It looked good for a while. But I actually had a piece of grass growing in one of the soil things. I ended up pulling it up. But yeah, piece of grass. Okay, so that one's not very deep. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. Okay, so these end ones will be horehounds. So if I ask you later on, because I forgot, you can tell me, hey, idiot, it's horehound. I'll be like, oh yeah, duh. As I said, I don't want to reuse this dirt because some of it I didn't have anything planted in, and whenever I watered some of the rest, it got wet and turned green on top, and I don't want to reuse that because that could be, you know, something that would damage something. So I am comfortable just kind of throwing this dirt outside in the grass, but not reusing it to seed my plants. Okay, so this one is full with tomato plants, 1 sweet pepper, and 3 horehound. Yay! And if I don't get those tomatillas and the loofah outside, it's going to start vining up my darn wall because that one is starting to vine. Okay, so yeah, I need to go ahead and fill that one. Gosh darn it. I'm going to move these over by the sink since I need these so I can rinse them out. Okay. So these are also new. I don't know when they were bought. Probably a couple years ago. But, yeah. I'm glad I had them though. I mean, really am. Because it makes transferring into bigger pots a lot easier. Plus my mom gave me some. I don't know what I did with those. Actually, I think I may have already used them. I don't know. So, I'm going to sit here and tear all these apart without trying to break the darn things. Teddy, will you quit pestering the cat? You know, I don't know if live chat will be saved on this or not, because I just did an impromptu live on my phone. I didn't go into customize and change anything. I hope it automatically will save it for me, but I doubt it will. So I won't even be able to go back and read live chat on this, I don't think. I don't know if there's a way to change it while it's going. Hold on, Teddy. Okay. YouTube Studio. Well, I'm back up to 126 subscribers, so that's good. I don't know why the heck it dropped 2 overnight. That was just weird. I hate the way their freaking thing works. Drives me nuts. Okay, what am I doing? Content. Live. Okay, maybe it will. Customization. Oh, it already had live chat replay done. Awesome. I don't approve of the... And it has slow mode on 60? No. And it says, who can send messages? Anyone? I hate that, but... I may change it to subscribers. No, maybe not. I don't know. I'm still so tired. It's like I have to force myself to do anything. That one tried to rip down the side. Yeah, I learned a very valuable thing from a guy yesterday. in another live. It was really cool. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head right now, though. But yeah, he was talking about Epsom salt. It happened to be used on tomatoes for magnesium. Because I have never had my young baby tomatoes turn yellow before. Never. I've started my own seeds for like 8 years, and I've never had that happen. And so I was just like, what the heck is going on? But I mean, I knew they could turn yellow because of lack of calcium. So I took a Tums and I sat there and I sprinkled it in their dirt, and because I knew Tums could be used. But he said that Epsom salt has magnesium in it, and tomatoes need magnesium. So I sprinkled magnesium on it, and I have got to get those darn things planted outside. They're starting to go over my eggplant, and I don't want them to kill my eggplant. So, yeah. What do I do now? Are you wanting out? Tan, do you want out? Out? Okay, come on. I think one of the other things I'm going to do is I want a video out of pictures of a playhouse. When when Grandpa died, Grandma died first. So when Grandpa died, I was given, me and my sister's 40-year-old playhouse, and it was in rough shape. There was a lot of rot, and so Jeff had to redo it, and he kept as much of the original as he could, and he redid it for Hunter, and it turned out amazing. I am so proud of what he did. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do, because I can replant all of this stuff into the bigger pots, but the ginseng hasn't even come up yet, and so I'm a little scared to disturb it. So I don't know what to do. But now I gotta put dirt in all of these. Gosh darn, that bag is heavy. Gosh, I hope all those do okay. Those little droopy tomatoes are starting to come out of it already. Holy cow. What the heck am I going to do with 25 Roma plants? I don't even have a garden big enough for 25 Roma plants. Okay, try to keep this as close to the table as possible. I don't want to get dirt all over the floor. You know what's sad? I have a potting table outside. It's got a sink attached to it and everything. I have never once used it for potting plants because it gets piled full of stuff. Like right now, there's birdhouse on it that Jeff is meaning to redo. There's, I don't even know what else is up there. I think Bryson or Everett's little four-wheeler thing is up there. But I mean, it was like literally just piled full of crap. So, yeah. Got a four-wheeler down in the barn that needs a starter, and I don't know what else it needs, but it needs something. And I really want to get it fixed because even though Jeff has his Ranger, my favorite was the four-wheeler. I mean, the Ranger's nice, but I like the four-wheeler. So I really want to get the four-wheeler fixed. And gosh dang it, there's a lot of clumps in here. How can you break up? I don't know. I just always liked the four-wheeler better. Jeff likes the Ranger. Makes his farming easier than the four-wheeler, which I understand that, you know. I mean, it's got the bed and everything on it, whereas the four-wheeler didn't. It's got AC and heat, so his little spoiled butt can warm up in the winter and cool down in the summer. He's something else. Tell you, I'm really proud of Jeff. You know, he stepped up and he became a great father to Trenton, and he didn't have to. And when Trenton asked Jeff to adopt him, Jeff had no qualms about doing it. And, you know, he said, yeah, no problem, bud. And think he understood, you know, all little boys need a dad. And so I was really proud of him. I still am. Every time his diabetes goes low or something, he sits there and he starts apologizing to me. I'm like, baby, it is not your fault. This is not something that, you know, you asked for. This is just something that happened. It's part of you, you know. I mean, when you marry somebody in sickness and in health, you know, I said those words. I meant it. Whether he's got diabetes or not, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I'm sure if I had diabetes, he'd be here for me. He'd, you know, he'd be just as understanding as I am. You know, when my thyroid went bad while I was in between all the miscarriages and everything, and I gained all that weight, all this weight, he didn't leave me. He still loves me. He still tells me I'm beautiful, even though I know he's lying. But it still feels good. I'm still trying not to get this all over the floor, but it's getting harder as I reach in the back. You know, if I was smart, I'd turn the darn thing around. Like that. Hold on a moment. And yes, I can say that. Even though I have brown hair now, I was actually born with white blonde hair. Well, I was kind of bald when I was born. But anyway, when I was like 3 or 4, my hair was like white. It was so blonde. My biological father, he was kind of a blonde. But as I've gotten older, my hair has turned kind of a brown like my mom's. And I look a lot like my mom now. When I was younger, everybody said I was identical to my father. But as I've gotten older, I have gotten to where I look a lot like my mom. Oh my gosh, my freaking back. Oh, thank God I'm done. I'm just going to slide this underneath here, and I'm going to take it down later. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Get some of this dirt off. And I might as well take you with me. I'll let the dogs in anyway. Here's the playhouse that Jeffrey done. And there's Hunter's play yard. Here's the red shed and the chicken coop. There's our totally awesome gazebo that he made out of a grain bin roof. But yeah, there's my willow tree with the pet cemetery underneath it. Okay. Come on, guys. Come here. Come on, TJ. Mommy's gotta wash her hands. It is 59 degrees outside. Sorry, my hand is covering the camera. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dang it. Okay. It's doing good. I need to try this or something. Because it keeps slipping down. I have dirt underneath my nails, which doesn't really matter because I don't really have a whole lot of nails to begin with. It's part of my anxiety and my ADHD is sit there and I pick at my nails or clip them off or something. It's just easier not to have nails when I'm gardening and over at that other house. I don't remember what the heck we were doing over at the other house not too long ago, but my ring got caught on something. And holy crap. Oh, the counters. Yeah, the ring got caught on the counters as we were bringing them in. We were actually taking them out of the truck. And the counter, I was trying to hold it up, but the counter slipped. And when it came down, it caught my ring. And man, it hurt. I had a scrape down one of my fingers and underneath the ring, and yeah, it hurt. Okay, so we're gonna scoot those back just a little. I gotta replant that one. Oh man, I just washed my hands. Oh well. So be it. But I gotta get... Hold up. I heard a honk outside. That could be Jeff's insulin pump. Nope. Nobody here. Must have been somebody driving by. Or my ear's playing tricks on me. I don't know. Boys. So yeah. But yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for that dang insulin pump to show up. I need to change the thumbnail on this one thing. Change. I am so tired. I probably shouldn't have sat down. Logo with white background. That works. Yeah, that works. It's not the one I normally choose because I normally do my lives through StreamYard. But I wanted to try it on my phone. Sorry. As I said, that's why I'm doing this live, is to have you guys to hold me accountable to do something, to get stuff done. But I need something to drink and a cigarette real quick. So. But the good thing is I've got almost everything planted except for I want to replant the fennel into bigger pots. I want to go ahead and replant the catnip into bigger pots. And the one lavender into a bigger pot. And the 2 parsley into a bigger pot. But I want to replant those. And rosemary didn't come up at all. I don't even know what the germination date on the rosemary is. Days to germination, 15 to 25. That's a long freaking time. How about this one? Days, this is parsley, 21 to 28, and I've already got 2 parsley up. Days to germination, 15 to 20, and I've already got 1 lavender up. So, yeah. I am going to take it that the rosemary did not come up and replant. Come on, Wendy, please. You've got to get shit done today. I'm still advertising. I've been severely working on advertising. I've been uploading stuff to, as I said last night, Instagram and everything, trying to get, okay, that one should have been the canning wheels and malts. Why is there no sound? Oh, okay, I see. Okay. It is 5 things that you will can again. Okay, that is the canning wheels and malts. Okay, so I'm trying to upload all the videos I've made onto, gosh darn it, I am so sorry. Onto Instagram as just more, I don't know, more something. More advertisement. That's what I meant. See, I try not to smoke during my normal Sunday night live streams. So I, try to, don't want you guys to see me smoke. But today is one of those days where I'm just trying to stay awake. I can't quit yawning, but I've got so much to do. I need to finish planting this. And then I've got to clean up everything. And then doing it this way, I'm not going to have room for my little fan. I guess maybe I could do it at night. Set the fan right here, have it blowing this way. It's not a little oscillating fan, it's just a little desk fan. I could have it blowing this way for an hour or so right before I go to bed. You're supposed to use a fan on the little plants to simulate the wind. That way when they do get outside, they're not so stunned when the wind blows, you know. So you're supposed to use a little fan on them. Some of the things I need to figure out how to do on my lives on my laptop is I need to figure out how to switch screens like Steven does. Steven, Mr. Boots and Bounty, you know, like he has that Sunday night, you know, grow it up, and he's able to pop himself in the corner, bring up his background, and sit there and go through all the everybody's channels. And I need to figure out how to do that. And like Creekside Maples in their lives, whenever he's getting ready to do the Amazon deals, he brings up this screen that, you know, a funny screen. And then when he's getting ready to do the weird words, you know, he'll bring up another screen that does something else. I need to figure out how to do that type of stuff. I need to figure out some type of games because I don't want to use stuff that other people's doing. You know, his Amazon games are hilarious, but I don't want to use that because that's what they're doing. I don't want to use the weird words because that's what they're doing. I don't want to use the weird objects because that's what they're doing, you know? And so I need to find something I can do. You know, last night I tried the weird news. I mean, it was okay, but it's not, it wasn't weird enough, I guess. So, I don't know. I need to find something different that'll, I don't know. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Send me an email or something. And I desperately need somebody to join my cookie collaboration. I've only got 2 people, me and Sharon. And it would be nice if other people joined. I don't plan on closing it till the end of May. So, I mean, there's plenty of time for people to join. But it would just be nice. Because right now I'm feeling kind of like a failure. You know, tried to do something and I'm failing at it. That's not a good feeling. I just thought it'd be something fun for people, you know, to show off their favorite cookies, you know. But I guess other people weren't thinking like me. My original thought was a challenge, you know, to where, like, Casey, I know she's never tried rhubarb. And so, you know, I was going to challenge her to make a strawberry rhubarb pie. And then she could challenge somebody else to make something else that she knew that they didn't know how to make, and so on and so forth. But I changed it because Casey and I talked, and she said, you know, a lot of people may not know what, you know, somebody has and hasn't tried before. So that made sense. So Now I'm just waiting for the t-shirts and the stickers to arrive because I made the business cards the other night with our printer. I had some business card paper downstairs, a clean line business cards, so I made those. I'm not entirely happy with them though. The barcode on it, at the time that I made the business cards, I hadn't really started the YouTube channel back up full swing, and so the barcode on it takes you to the Facebook page, even though the Facebook page link is on it. Now I'm sitting here wishing that I would have made the barcode link to the YouTube. And so I think at some point in time I may change the business cards to where it links to the YouTube. And I'm thinking about seeing how much a P.O. box is and then changing the address on it to the P.O. box. But we don't have a P.O. box and our town is tiny. I mean, we've got a post office, but barely. If I've got a sign for it, I wonder if it's coming by UP, like United States Postal, or if it's coming by like UPS or FedEx. I don't know if they told him what it would come by or not. But anyway, my phone only has 5% battery left, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. At least I know how long my phone lasts. So anyway, you guys take care. I'll talk to you later.